Welcome back, everyone, to day 2 of the Kate's Fight 3-person team fundraiser event here at Leather Pocket Billiards in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We got a great match on the B side here underway. Looks like rack number 1 and 2. Bev at the table here with Bev's Babes, playing with Mark Vino on the other table there. Sorry, just got interrupted there for a second. It was bad timing, right as I'm starting intro. But we're live on Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you guys do me a favor, click that share button and click the thumbs up on the YouTube. And this is on the one-loss side, so the loser of this match going to be out of the tournament. And I think we're not in the money round yet. This to get in the money, this match. Winner of this going to be guaranteed 7th, 8th for $400. Loser out in 9th through 12th. Sorry, guys. Multitask. Looks like we got Johnny Clark here at the close table. Playing with team FK Cancer. And yes, that's how I'm going to pronounce it for this match. Oh, what a shot. Johnny Clark. The guy who bought my pool table. He's got to be a good player, right? I put magic into that table. Gave it the magic touch. One time I ran a 98 playing straight pool. I make the 99th ball and follow right through the pack. It opened up like the seas parted and the cue ball went through and scratched. I just gently put my cue down and stopped playing for the day. It was a 7-foot, it wasn't a valley, it was a slate table, but pockets were very forgiving. And we got Kyle Kelly on the other table there. Team FK Cancer. Hampton, Kyle Kelly, Johnny Clark. 1,800 Fargo cap for these 3-player teams who started with 32 teams. We're down to 12. And it's going to go quick. We played day 1 on 1 table. And so we got through half of the field. But today we're playing on 2 tables. And it's going to go real fast. And I will follow the chat, the Facebook and the YouTube, so if you guys want to chat along, and if David Wilson's out there and would like to post the bracket link, that would also be great. And we have our 9-ball tournament today as well. Folks, if you're in the area, you want to come on down, play some 9-foot 9-ball. Tables are playing fabulous. And always lots of players have been getting 50-player fields every week. There's a really great 10-ball break pot. The tournament director's a legend of the game. For those that don't know, John Jorgensen is a Canadian snooker and pool legend. Super fun to have him run in the tournament. Johnny Clark, watch the scratch, Johnny Clark. He hit it perfect. What a shot. Back and forth like that. 3 rails, not easy to control that. Missed the scratch twice. Good shot. Quality stuff from Johnny, and 2-0 quick to FK Cancer. They need Gord over there. Gord Casson with the dry break, it looks like, and Jeremiah Hampton going to try to extend this lead. You'd think this FK Cancer, pretty good team on paper. Should be dangerous, but they're on the 1-loss side. We should have somebody breaking for FK Cancer on this close table. We got the other matches going on. I think we're going to have, I don't know if they'll do an A-side or a B-side round next. I guess they'd do them both at the same time. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? There's only going to be 4 matches after this round. Okay, guys, do me a favor, click that share button. I know you're all watching Turning Stone too, and don't get me wrong, it's hard not to watch it. You got some Canucks doing some damage out there. You love to see it. Jesse Piercy and Danny Hewitt going on a little run. Eric Orlifson snapping off Jason Shaw last night. How about that? Okay, Kyle's figured it out. It goes quick. 2 tables. They played on 1 table yesterday, so it's going to be a bit confusing for a moment. This team just starting off the day, coming from a late match last night, so they didn't have to play this morning. So this is their first experience with the 2-table format. Well, let's see what Upstate Al's got to say, right? Jesse Piercy down 3-1 to Christoph Newman. Just 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Joys of the job, you got to answer the phone at all times, right? Except when I go to bed, I put it on mute. For everyone except staff and family. But they tossed something big at me this week, too. Said, so Alex and Bustamante are coming. I was like, oh, that's fun because we already had 32 paid teams. But it's the only weekend they could come for a while. You know, they got a busy schedule too, so let's do it, I said. But it's been hectic, but so much fun. Wouldn't trade it for anything. So if you are in the area and you haven't made it down yet to get a picture, autograph, or come watch them play, they're going to be here again today. And tomorrow, I believe, they're taking off on Tuesday. Bev's Babes, they need Gord with a win there. On the other table, a sign has fell from the sky. The wind blew. The door opened or something. A little sign fell over there. Just a little light one. Nobody got hurt or anything. So does anybody out there even have their volume on? Or am I just getting no comments at all? Maybe my tablet's glitched. We've yet to have anybody comment on YouTube. I haven't seen anybody on Facebook this stream. I mean, if you guys don't have your volume on, that's not much fun. Looks like the Canucks are doing battle here at Turning Stone. I'm watching Danny Hewitt's playing Eric Orlovson. And I believe this is in the final 6. Thanks, everybody. And thanks, Tyson. I appreciate that. Just making sure you guys are alive out there. Okay, Gord looking good over there to get them on the board. Pretty straight in 8-ball and maybe even a big pocket. Oh, buddy. Misses it. Those ones you got to just stroke them in a bit more, I think. Kind of stun it. Give it the roll. Gave it the follow shot. Maybe the stun shot. Keeps the cue ball a bit straighter. What's Kyle doing over here? He's getting a bump he didn't want. Now he's got an awkward combo. If that. 6 might be covering some of that. Oh, the bank on the 8, but the cue ball scratches. Yeah. That's a bit of a cold roll over there. He makes the recovery bank after missing the 8, but the cue ball kisses in off. Hampton won't mind. Jeremiah over there trying not to grin too much. The more I watch this Turning Stone tournament, the more I figure probably one you got to add to the bucket list. Looks like a nice setup. I like this view for those who haven't seen. Just like a long view. There's about 9 tables in a row. Watching some Canucks doing battle. But we got Jesse Piercy on the main table. Pretty cool. These Ontario guys putting in the work. Okay, Bevy with a good look here to get them on the board. They need her right now. Especially with Hampton shooting on the other table, Jeremiah. Definitely super dangerous anytime he's shooting. Very capable of running out from anywhere. One thing I've loved to see more than anything at this tournament is Danny Gombach smiling and laughing lots. It's been a huge success, this tournament, but that's something that's underrated because they've had a tough time. They've been battling this thing for a while, a couple of years, and it takes a toll. He's been working a lot. You know, they have a young daughter that takes up a lot of time in itself. It's nice for him to be able to get out and have some laughs with the guys and just take a little pressure off. Well, Bev, she told me earlier she was playing a little tentative. The stroke's a little tentative. You could see it on that shot. She didn't get the ball to the pocket, so she didn't get a rail. So it was ball in hand for Kyle, and it's 4-0 FK Cancer. They got some pretty awesome shirts too. I don't know if you can really see the back of it, but the design is really awesome. Jam Up did a really great job with those. As always, killing the designs. Oh, Hampton with the rub of the 4 perfectly. Little 2 rails for the 8 in the side, and it's going to be 5-0. I'm trying to give it the commentary curse so we can get a match going here, but it's not going to work. Who would have predicted this scoreline? 5-0 alternate break. Wow. Big shout out to Jam Up Apparel and Predator. Of course, these awesome Predator designs by Jam Up. Go check out their website, jamupapparel.com, where you can find all kinds of cool designs, different pool gear. And they got everything from shirts to hats to sweatpants to you name it. They got it. And not just pool. They have a couple of really cool golf designs, and they're branching out into some other sports. And back to the match here. Johnny Clark to break here. Bevy to break over there. Bev Ashton breaking. Is she going to get a ball? Johnny Clark breaking. Is he going to get a ball? Nobody's going to get a ball. Oh, Johnny got a ball. One snuck in. I didn't see it. Snuck in the side there. And not the easiest layout on either table. Really, the 2 over there a bit tough, and Hampton missing an opening shot. He's not happy with himself. Oh, Johnny with a great shot here. Great shot. 2 rails breaking out that ball perfectly, and now he's got a really nice look to run this table. 2 ball is going to lead him to the 7 later on. And to the 8. You can leave that for last. If you could pick off this 3-6-4, and he could shoot the 4 first here. You shoot the 4 stop shot, then the 6, then the 3, I think. Just because some of the angles from the 4 to the 2 can get a little funny if you don't land perfect on the 4. But the 3 to the 2 was on a nice line. He should be okay, though. He should be okay. He's going to have to do a little something. Unless he's straight enough, just a stop shot would be nice here. And that's what he had. And this is nicely played. Getting straight on that ball on the side was handy. He's got to find this window between the 12-8 next. I think it's another stop shot. But he rattles the 2. Forgot the first step to the equation. And Gord says, thank you for showing mercy on us at 5-0. Bit of a tough opener trying to find that window, although he got second prize pushing the 11 in the way of the 7. John's going to have to go underneath the 7. Lots of right spin here. Yeah, with the bottom is tough. It's tough to drag it and hold it under there, and he doesn't even really have a bank here. 10 blocks, 15 blocks. And I think the 9 even blocks the 2 rail into the other side. This one is not there. Well, if it could move it, move the 7-way over there it goes, but I don't think that's as far as he's cutting it. There's no good kick shot. Safety's tough. Don't matter. Hampton wins the game over there. 6-0. It's 6-0 FK Cancer. They came to play this match. They got some rest. They're ready to play. They said, okay, noon's a good time for pool. Let's go. This might be a quick one, guys. We're only 23 minutes in. And Johnny over here is shooting for 7-0. They're going to really need Gord to make sure on this backdoor out here. What we would call a backdoor out is when your opponent gets all the balls out of your way and now you're just shooting all the balls with nothing in the road. Coming through the back door. I like that he called the 2 rail there. It was in play. I wasn't sure if the 9 was in the way, but that was the shot. The only shot. But tough to get the spin to be correct. Gord with the must out. Must get out to keep them alive here. Gotta figure 7-0's all but over, but 6-1, 6-2 starts to become a match. Doesn't take much. We should have somebody up on that other table because we're in game 7 and 8. Okay, Gord did what he needed to do there to get them on the board. It's never too late until it's over. Just got to keep fighting, all the time fighting. Shout out to Peg Lion Brand. See the chalk there? I love it. I'm the hugest fan of this chalk. I've been using it for about a year. And it's amazing. It's really, really great. Super high quality stuff. And I just love the cube. Love a cube. Okay, let's see what the Vinobot, Mark Vinogradov, can do here. Try to keep plugging away. Maybe make a little comeback here. Definitely seen crazier things happen. And that's a good break. Started off. Three ball's going to get up in there and tie things up. But a half decent look at the low ball. You wouldn't ever really contemplate stripes because of the 12. Even if you dealt with the 12, you'd still have to do something with the 8. So definitely not even going to waste thought. Straight to the solids. Looks like Gord with a good break over there too, so Bev's babes are still alive. Very much so. There's a bracket link from Mr. Wilson. Thank you, David. Vino's overran this ball quite a bit. He's got the 7, but it's a bit straight. And the queuing near the 8 makes this very, very difficult to control the spin. And he's going to need some precise spin here to get around for the 2 or the 5 next. You can see him just take what he could get. I don't hate that. He did just flicker a glance up at me, though, like, would you have maybe done more there, Benny? What happens when he goes into the 8 is the problem. Where does everything go? Nowhere good. He's got a thin cut on this 3 into the side, and the cue ball goes nowhere good. Can he cut the 3 in the corner? Razor, razor thin. Is that a shot? Might be the only shot. At least it has a reward, and you may just plug up that hole there. Oh, he might just drain it. What a shot. What a shot. And he gets the cue ball out far enough. I think he can see the deuce. What a shot. That's a good shot from the Vino bot there. That's why we call him the Vino bot. Needs one more good one here. Got to stay still on this ball. And he sees the bright green shirt walk by twice. He's good to stand up there. That's good focus, good experience to show that he knows to stand up there. Don't just shoot the ball right away if you're not ready. Oh, and he stuns that one in nice too. Is it going to slow down in time? Oh, he got a heavy bounce twice there. Got 2 heavy bounces. Bit unlucky because he hit that one sweet too. Just got a bit of an adrenaline stroke there punching that one. But he had to come across, you know. Sometimes you got to just let it fly. Like you're using 3 rails there back and forth. It's not easy to be precise. Does he have something now? I don't see a bank. He's just got this kick into the low right. Yeah. He's not going to be happy with himself there. And he knows his team needed him. 6-1 down. You might think, well, he's kind of left the 13-14 tough, but John has too many options here. Can use the 10 to break stuff out, and that's probably the correct play. He might do it right now while you have the 9 as an option. I like the choice. I think he's going to do it. Shoot the 15, then the 10 is nice as well. Get a little closer to the 10. Yeah, did you see how quick he got down on that ball? He just kind of shuffled over. He never really reset, stood up, and there was no chalk involved, that's for sure. But he does have lots of options. If he could just roll up into the 9 right now. I actually like what he's looking at here is bank the 12 out, maybe near the side, and get the cue ball near the 9. You get under the 9, bonus. But it's really hard to leave Vino even like a makeable kick shot here. I think he's going to see this shot. off the side of the 12. I mean, you could just roll up to the 9, but I'd like to do something with the 12, develop the 12 if I could. Okay, you just chip underneath it. Good shot. Really good shot. That's what we call smart pool, folks. Easy to make the 9 and then the 12, and then what? Every once in a while, your opponent kicks this one in. You just clap your hands. And there is somebody alive in the YouTube chat. TG Free Living. Hello to Calgary, he says. And hello, TG. Oh, this is closer than it looked. Closer than it looked. That's a good effort from Vino there. Considering the difficulty level. Johnny with another smart shot here. Gets the breakout with the safety involved. See if Vino goes at this kick shot again. That's all he's got. What about kick into the back of the 8 off the 14, bank into that same pocket he's calling? No? Too much to ask for? It's not wired? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I like this choice. Getting the hit is no good. You have to make the ball. Not playing a chump. Playing a good player. You got to make a hit. But do something with it. You know? That's why you don't see him kick into the back of the ball to just get a hit. It's no good. Okay, Gord with the only 2 wins for Bev's Babes so far. He's keeping them alive. But it's looking a little iffy. John with a good chance here to get it to 7-2. Although he has landed a touch straight on that ball. And there's the result. Has he got a bit of a 2-way? Can Vino see enough of this 8 to make it? He's smiling, so I think he can. Well, I'll tell you what. I think we've all been here as pool players before, and you're up 6-0, you know, race to 7-9, whatever the race is. All of a sudden, it's 6-3, and you start to think for a second, could we blow this lead from 6-0? We're going to be telling people. They'd say, hey, what happened in the match? You'd say, well, we were up 6-0. Tough story to explain, right? Speaking of stories, I have a quick one for those who weren't here yesterday or didn't hear already. We had a super special day here yesterday. Not only did we have 96 players show up to support the event, we raised a ton of money as a community. My boss here and the part owner, Jim Jutsi, he made a very, very generous, sizable contribution to them and kind of surprised everybody. And there were a lot of tears in the room, happy tears. A lot of people, he made a lot of people really happy, not just Danny and Kate, but Jim showed what it means to be a good human being. And he's a good man. He's a very good man. It's very nice of him to share his wealth. He doesn't have to do that, but I hope that he teaches other people that you should. And I think maybe the most impactful thing that I heard from all of it was Danny's speech after saying that Jim might have saved her life. That's powerful stuff. Pretty special moment. And they have a young daughter, so it's very important. Tyler Robertson with a good question about the last rack. Could Vino have done the old kick and stick behind the 8 on the previous shot? I thought about that briefly, but it's hard to get something to a rail. He would have had to hit it quite hard to get the object ball to a rail, and then you lose control a bit of the full hit and the kick and stick when adding that much speed to it. There was another 6-2 comeback win yesterday, wasn't there? I heard Jeff Wanless was on the wrong end of it. Old Jeffy Wanless went winless. It's okay. Me too. Oh no, we won one match. Yeah, Vino way over on this one. Now what? 13 does not pass the 11 into that top sort of left corner pocket. Good news for him is John Clark with FK Cancer is kicking at his last ball before the 8 on the other table, so pretty good chance they're going to get a shot over there. Although Johnny just drains the kick. Beautiful shot. And now, you know, he's got a half a chance at a bit of an in-off here, I think. I don't think the 8 just passes straight in. But he may have two different in-offs. Maybe the in-off the 11, the ball right near the rail, or the in-off the ball near the end rail. Looks like he maybe called two. Yeah, he's called two-rail bank. That's real tough. You got to cut it a ton, and you got to hit it hard. Oh, he almost one-railed it. He nearly one-railed it, and he blinks like that wasn't even available. That didn't go, he says. That wasn't there. I don't know how that happened. So Bev with a good chance over there, but a tricky opening shot. She's got a long one to open with. Not an easy layout either. Kyle Kelly on the table nearest us. Everything looks good except the 3. The 4, 5 are in good spots to get something happening with that ball. Two of those comebacks, David Wilson says yesterday. 2 of them. Unbelievable. Looked like Bev played a pretty smart shot over there on that other table. It's going to leave Johnny this weird kick with the 10 sort of in the way of the natural angle. So he's going to have to flirt with hitting the 10 a bit and try to spin this kick shot with some, looks like right spin, some inside spin. And Kyle over here backing himself into a corner a bit. He's going to save this 3 for last. It's not what you usually want to do. Might be a bit straight to get something happening with this 3. What's the plan? Johnny with that tough kick. We knew the 10 was going to be a big ball there. Smart shot from Bev. She turned a really tough little backdoor out into not a tough one at all with ball in hand. A million times easier from here. Probably try to do something with the 12 first. The ball near where she's standing. I know it's a bit tough to see the numbers on the balls. I can see them because I'm looking outside the camera. And Kyle with, yeah, not what he was looking for to get on this 3. This sometimes the problem with leaving that till last is if it goes wrong, then what? No backup plan. And also, now you're all or nothing because you don't have any soldiers protecting some of the battlefield, you know? Need some blockers out there. Well, let's see what he can find. Maybe 2 rail kick, like a Z shot kind of thing. If the 14's not in the way. Try to make the 3 in top side pocket, but oh, maybe he has around the 11 here. Never even noticed this. So I'm looking the other way. This is definitely better. Kick towards the low left. Oh, no. Bev missed the ball and scratched. That's going to stifle the comeback. 7-2 now. 7-3, rather. Yikes. That's going to hurt. Well, they definitely need Vino to clean these up or it's all but over. And I think we should have the next match coming up like real shortly after this one. Look out, 3 ball. Just kidding. He was fine the whole time. Vino bot to get it to 7-4. They're still alive here. Just got to keep them off the hill. And you can come back. It's been done before. It can be done again. Shout out to my man Nick's Q Innovation. Not only is he a wizard with queue repair and building queues, but just a really good human being too. He's been very, very helpful this week. I haven't got a chance to thank him in person yet, but I appreciate his help a lot. With having Alex Pagaline and Francisco Bustamante here, Nick has been invaluably helpful keeping things organized and just making sure those guys are staying comfortable. Okay. 7-4. Gord shooting on the other table. That's a good sign. You got to be shooting to win, right? He's got ball in hand. That's a real good sign. Bevy with a big break. She's going to get something. She is not. Kyle getting out of the chair, finding the cue. And a pretty good layout for stripes, I think. Looking pretty good. I think the 8 passes the 4. If not, it certainly does into the side pocket. But first key to the equation, make the ball in front of you. That happens a lot on the opening shot because we get trying to do too much. Trying to get our cue ball perfectly in line on the next shot. We kind of take our eye off the first shot. Well, looks like some tournament players starting to straggle into the room. We got our 2 p.m. 9-ball tournament. Looking like starting to take some entries. Johnny Jorgensen in the house. Come see him over by the 9-foots. Get signed up. A handicapped entry from $20, $25, $30, or $35 entry depending on your Fargo rating or known ability. And we should see Alex and Francisco later on this afternoon. I know Alex said he had lunch with his sister. Scheduled first. I could see server trying to find the tournament sign-up book for the tournament director. She couldn't eyeball it, and then she came and asked. So I think we got it worked out. We'll see if she can find it. It's around there somewhere. She didn't get it. I'm going to have to go find it in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get it. I didn't want to have to go get it. I'll be right back. Okay, I didn't miss too much. At least they're not on the hill yet. Oh, we could see a little comeback action here, right? Vino shooting over there. Kyle Kelly's trouble whether he stripes or solids. And he's solid, so that's even bigger trouble. Oh, that's a quality shot, though, to kick and hit the 2 and leave it near the hole. That's smart. Did he cover some of the 13? Bevy's going to go for it. Pot the 13, come across, get some angle on the 14, break that stuff out. No, she fooled me here. She definitely didn't want to push the 13 to the end rail, though. That's not helping. I'm not sure I'll be able to stream the next match. I'm kind of hoping Grant will be here by then. If not, we might go commentary-less on the next match. Or I'll see if Steph can sit in or somebody maybe is wanting to sit in for a match. But I'm going to have to help with the tournament sign-up, and then I got to go get some stuff for the pool hall. I like this. Grinding. Staying alive here, Bevy. That's what you got to do in these spots, you know. Your opponents are kind of running away with it a bit, and you just grind them. Slow them down a bit. Oh, he's going to kick into the 7. That's surprising. Oh, and that's worst case scenario. Absolute worst thing he could do was drive by it and break it out. And he's not going to be happy with himself there. Hampton driving by a kick shot too, so look at this. Ball in hand on both tables for Bev's Baves to suddenly tie this match at 7. And what a match it's going to be down the stretch here. Anybody's game. Oh, man. She struggled through this one a bit. One good shot, though. She's okay. She's got to stay still here. Yeah, she does well. Good shot. Made it work, though. Made it work. All your teammates remember is a W. And Vino with the little combo here, it looks like it's going to leave him position on both balls next, I think. Missed to get it to 7-7. Unbelievable match. What a turnaround from 6-0 down. They were down 6-0. Look on Hampton's face like, what has happened? Where am I? He tried not to smile, but you know he thinks it's funny too. He also wants to throw his cue across the room. He very calmly moves the balls to the end of the table. 7-all. Share the stream, guys. What a match we got here. Incredible stuff going on. Quick shout out to Predator and Jam Up there. Look out, cue ball. Gord's cue ball was tracking. Instead, he's got a nice break. Look at the layout to get them on the hill with the comeback. Stripes look very doable. Easy opener. Got to play to the ball by the 2 next here. Don't want to have to play the 11 next here. You kind of want to leave that for an option, but he might be playing it next. It just got a lot tougher because now that ball near the 2, I think it's the 10, you can see it might only go in the top left. And tricky position with it near the middle of the table. Some angles you could leave where the scratch would be on. Oh, he misses the pot. That's the other factor, is trying to roll that ball rather than stun it. Very difficult. He's just a little straight on that opening shot. He didn't get what he needed out of it. Hampton with the scratch on the break there. Uh-oh. Bev with a great chance to get them on the hill over there. Ball in hand. Not what you want to be giving a player like her. They might need Johnny Clark here to do this work, just to get this to Hill. Bev looking pretty good over there. Balls are all in good spots for her. A little bit of work, though. Maybe one good shot needed. She's got ball near the middle of the table is going to be the only tough one, I think. Oh, Johnny slapped at that one. He's made a lot of really great shots in this match, but that wasn't the smoothest one. A little quick on the stroke there. A little quick. Sometimes what we mean by quick is that just the transition between back and forward. It was quick. The timing was off, so the pause just wasn't correct. I think the nerves are becoming a factor here too, you know. Gord not happy, but he's left nothing but tough shots here. Is this combo playable? Johnny's looking at. It's about all he's got. Or a billiard. Off the side of the 1 onto the 5 is definitely playable. Although very difficult. Yeah, Bev in all kinds of trouble now. How tough is this pot from downtown? And nothing happening with shape. Look, she had to like drive it through off 2 rails somehow. And Hampton's not the kind of guy you want to leave these little backdoor outs. He's a really good player, and he knows exactly what to do in these situations. He's going to try to run the balls, but if he can't, he's going to find some good two-way shots. He's going to play smart. John over here, that combo was tough. He hit it pretty hard, but rattled up there. And Jeremiah on that other table, he might be going to the safety right away. I'm not sure what happened on this opening shot, but he's not in love with it. I think he's got a lot of safeties. The 11 is blocked by the 2-4, and it's hard to leave a shot on the 12. Gord with a great chance here to try to get them on the hill. Jeremiah made a good recovery and a long shot on that 3. He's got a good position here to get them on the hill. Man, we really got the looks of Hill here. Bit of pressure on Gord to make one good shot. John wants to know, did he see a 5-man team tournament coming up? Not here, John. Not that I know of. Shona says, Hampton safe? Never. Yeah, not unless he absolutely has to, right? Oh, Gord wiggles that one in, but he's got a really tough shot on this 9. By the 5, I'm sure it goes, but it's very difficult. Oh, and Hampton with a clean shot on the 8. Big moment here for Gord. He's got to draw this one around off 3 rails, I think. Got to hit it with some low and some left and spin it around. Oh, he's going to hit it with high inside. Where's the cue ball going next? He hit it thick. He hit it real thick. And this could be it. John Clark with a chance to finish it off for FK Cancer. 2 cracks at it because they're going to get a chance at the other table no matter what. Yeah, I think this little combo is very playable, and the 5's going to stay nice and near the side pocket. Oh, it did trickle out a little ways, and now you might have a bit of a tester on this pot. But you got to feel like he's only one good shot away from sealing the deal. And that was probably the one. He's perfect on this one ball. Should be able to just stun it in, and even if he has a little angle on the 6, will be acceptable here. He doesn't need to be straight in. But he's gonna be. Stop shot and bring it home, they say. And I'm not sure they have the next match scheduled time-wise on the bracket, but let me just take a quick look. Not seeing a time on there yet. Oh, we got Raw Dog and Sauce Monkeys are already into that spot. 7th, 8th, they're in the money. But this 8-ball, FK Cancer going to move into the next round. Or are they? Or are they? Smiles from his teammates, but they're not happy on the inside. Tester from Gord here, though. This is a long one under pressure. Cue ball near the rail. These ones are tough. Got to stay still, and he didn't. He jumped. And that's going to do it. That's a really tough shot under pressure with the cue ball near the rail. Super long one. Can't blame him for that. All right. Next. We're going to have another match. Shouldn't be too long. Don't go too far. We'll be right back.